In this part, I will show you how to query Windchill from Catia Magic with cOLT. Most cOLT actions require a search for different objects in Windchill. Windchill has 3 levels as a search bar. In the first level, we have to define a project. The first tab in this search dialog is for this purpose. Secondly, I can then search for a folder within the project. This would be the second tab in this dialog. Once I have defined a folder, I can search for parts within that defined folder. This would be the third tab in this dialog. First, for example, I can select all projects that are available to the logged-in visitor. In this case, these 5 projects. I can then specify golf cart. The moment I select a project, I see its detailed information in the lower part of the dialog. I see the project identifier in Windchill. I see the title of the project in Windchill. I see the descriptions of the project in Windchill, and I see the specific OSLC link for this project. I also have the option of searching for projects. For example, I can search for all projects that start with the letter P. As you can see, there are only 2 of the 5 left in the selection, each starting with. Let's select the golf cart. I can then select a project in which the lower part with the information is customized. Once I have decided on a project, the folder tab can be selected. It has a similar structure to the previous tab. I can search for the folders here first. In this case, there are 4 folders that belong to the selected project. Here we see the identifier in Windchill again, as well as the title and description. We also see the affiliation to the superordinate project via a link, and the specific OSLC link that refers to the selected folder. I can also search for all folders that begin with an S. That would be one in this case. It is now possible to select the third tab because I have selected a folder. Now I can search for all parts items in the selected folder. In this case, there are 20 hits. Again, I can select one and then see the detailed information in the lower part of the dialog. The identifier, name, title, and number. I can see the specific OSLC link that refers to this part. I can query by part title. In this case, for the part that start with wheel, there would be 3 hits instead of 20. There is an option to query by number. We can take number from Windchill and paste it to our query text input. Then we can select specified part. Then we can see that part was created. This was the e-learning video with a topic query Windchill from Catia Magic. Thank you for your attention and interest in cOLT. See you next time.